Dear Diary, the main road is calling. The last time we left off, we spent some time exploring the sky islands above, and there were a lot of newfound questions, discoveries, and loot and views that we got to take in. I genuinely love the way this game uses space, from the depths to the skies. It feels like everything was intentional, nothing was wasted. Every place our foot touches feels like a new discovery, and something worth looking into. Perhaps it's why this game feels so captivating to me. Everywhere I look, there lies something I want to see. Anyway, today we will be heading back to the main story, Goron City. Last time we were there, it felt hotter than your hottest summer destination, so I'm expecting things to be similar. Time to grab some sunscreen. Thanks again for all of you for joining me on this experience. The magic of this game begins and ends with the connections that we've been able to form surrounding this world and playthrough. Thank you again for being a part of my story. Without further ado, go ahead and sit back, relax, grab some snacks, and let's do this. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Tears of the Kingdom. I am very excited about this episode. Excited for what we're going to get into, because today I feel like this is going to be a big one. As you can see, we spent the last episode exploring the skies, and as you can see here, I mean, we got through a lot. Obviously, there's still some areas here that are left to be explored. This giant structure that I'm excited to head back to. And we intentionally left a few of these islands because I wanted to give them their due time. And obviously, I feel like there's many more that are left to be discovered, and ones that we've yet to explore, and some tiny ones here as well. And so there's a lot for us left to see. But we got through a lot in the last episode. The one before that, we explored the depths, and there's still more here to do. And so I'm excited to go back and actually continue to explore these areas as we continue to traverse the wide landscape of Hyrule. But today, we're taking on Goron City. And I'm really excited about it. I've been excited to jump back into the main story for quite a bit now. But it's always nice to jump off, the beaten path, and no pun intended, in an effort to see what else is existing around here, whether it's discovering the geoglyphs or exploring the depths. There's just a lot of beautiful stuff in this game. And, as you've likely seen through our playthrough, I'm trying my best to give it, everything its due time. Oh my gosh, as I forgot to mention, as you can see, we got the full set of armor here. And it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. Now, we shaded it at the end of the last episode, but I don't think I saved it, so that's why you might not be seeing it here, but that's all right. All right. And so before we head to Goron City, we got to prepare, I remember the, Breath of the Wild, Goron City was easily one of my hardest, one of the toughest, areas that we explored. Not just because of the brutal heat, but the boss there was pretty challenging as well. So I want to unlock the 2 remaining fairy fountains before we move on. So that's kind of the goal going into this next episode. Or into, this next village. I don't know what I'm saying. But I noticed this thing over here, and I figured we would check it out before we move on. And I think this is actually right above, right near a great fairy fountain. So we got one here, and then we got this one right up here. So we'll grab those 2. We'll do the quest for them. And then we should be able to just pop one over to, I'm assuming the volcano is still over here somewhere. So there might be a boss fight over there. A shrine up there, perhaps. I don't know. I figured while we're here, we might as well take a look at it. Seems like a good idea. This will never get old. It's just so cool. Genuinely. Let's check this one out. And a Korok seed, bringing our grand total to 36. So before we head to Goron City, we're also going to go back to Lookout Landing, talk to Hetsu, maybe even grab the Champion's Tunic. You know, I don't know. There's a lot of options, a lot of good stuff to do today. And so I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully you are as well. Was this one? Oh, just a regular construct bow. All right. Now there was a chest that I saw dangling from a rope over here. Perfect. Exactly as planned. And an old map, which is just what we were looking for. Perfect. Oh, that's cool. That was right in the destination or the area that we were heading in. Last time we were in the depths. Holy moly. I'll take it. Not too bad. Do a little collecting while we're here. All right, so I don't know if is that where we just came from? I don't think so. Okay, so that's the Great Sky Island. Yeah, we still need to go back there, actually. There's a device dispenser that we didn't actually get, and we need more fans, too, so we actually might find ourselves teleporting over there. All right, but we've already did this area. Just like to leave our footprint. And I know that obviously you could check. I know some of you said that you could check your, some of the areas you've been based on using the Hero's Path mode. And I definitely will do that at some point. I don't know. This just feels like an easy way to, just know that we've touched these areas. Okay, it's gonna bother me unless I actually see it. So how does Hero Paths work? Oh, you have to press X? Okay, that's kind of cool. So it kind of shows you, oh wow. So I guess this would be a way to know if we've been somewhere. And it looks like you could just kind of toggle it. So that's kind of... Oh, so that just kind of plays it. And I wonder, I'm assuming that meter down at the bottom is how much space we have. So wow, we haven't used nearly enough hours of travel space. Can even make it super fast too. That's kind of cool. But it looks like interesting. All right, well, that's kind of cool. I mean, I think we'll stick with our stamps for now, but it's good to know that that's an option. All right, so I'm thinking we came from there, jump down here. So I guess we'll go over there. Should be good enough. There we are, close enough. There we go. Oh. And would you look at that? As we steadily sneak our way into our unsuspecting foe, we find ourselves asking the question, how do you not see us? But we didn't wait for an answer because we didn't care. No, but seriously. I do love being sneaky. All right. Some Endura shrooms. Nice. So what was up here? Outside of a giant swimming pool. Wait, is there a chest down there? Can we just, anytime I see water in this game, I'm just reminded how gorgeous this game is. I don't know. I think we all find, you know, have things in games that we obsess over. For me, it's always been water. I think creating realism in water in games is just cannot be an easy, you know, an easy task. So when a game does it well, especially when you incorporate like, you know, like living creatures like fish or things like that, I just think it's even more impressive. I just think water is beautiful. Like, look at that. The way it reflects off the sunlight. I mean, it's stunning. Truly, truly. Am I supposed to lock this one? Oh, so there's... Okay, so it looks like it's related to each other in some way. So... So we let the water from there drain into there. And again, I very well could be doing this wrong. It's very possible. I wonder what would happen if I just did it for this one. I'm sure that's probably much easier. And would you look at that? I was overthinking it. And a sage's will. Oh, that makes it 4. The remnants of a former sage's resolve. If you gather 4 of them, offer them to a goddess statue, you can deepen your connection. Well, you already know we're definitely going to use it for Tulin. Tulin's been with us since the beginning. He's stood by our side. He's come in clutch for us exploring these sky islands. It makes sense to strengthen our connection further. Or, you know, something like that. All right, look at those views. Holy moly. Oh, so that one must be that. Yeah, okay. So that's a desert area. I'm assuming maybe somewhere over there is the old village. All right. So I guess we're just going to go in the direction that it seems to be naturally pushing us in, which is over there. but we did this area. Oh, we got one right here. Anyway, I hope you all are having a great day. And I know I've said it a million times, but it bears repeating. Thank you all so much for hanging out and joining me on this journey. It really does mean the world. Truly, truly. I guess I could use a steering wheel, but I don't know if that's really necessary. We're just going straight over. Oh no, that was unintentional. Toolin, what are you doing? Perfect. Perfect. Just call us Hawkeye. Or Green Lantern, depending on, you know, depending on what you prefer. And the blood moon comes calling once again to impede our progress or attempt. All right, we found our way to the, I guess you can call it the main area. There's probably a shrine here too, somewhere. And whatever, oh, that's the Great Sky Island. I always look at that and think that it's something else. I don't know why. So, let's see, where would it want us to go? I feel like they don't put these launch things here for nothing. Oh, probably right there. There you go. That'll get us there. Now let's see what we get this time. Oh, rockets, nice. Got rockets, always a good thing. Time bombs, lights. Okay, we definitely need rockets though. Definitely need rockets. I use those for everything. And watch us get maybe 1 or 2 rockets. Now I've never actually used these, but how much would, if we use 2, how much would that give us? Okay, it's a decent amount. That's not too bad. All right, 12 rockets. That's not bad at all. We'll take that. All right, so we were low on rockets and we were low on fans. And so hopefully we can get that. All right, another shrine. Seek the crystal connected to the beam and offer it to the shrine. Do so and I will grant you a light that banishes evil. Once again, it's another crystal fetch quest. Which I don't mind these. I don't mind these when they go how I expected. I think it's when they inevitably fall to the surface. That's where I don't enjoy them as much anymore. But no, I still like them. I think they're fun. Interesting. Getting that chest is going to be quite a challenge. That might be it. And another old map. Wow. Now we've pretty much done this at the end of every major quest line. So we did it after the Zora's Domain. We did it after obviously the Rito Village. And we'll probably do it again after this main village. So the next episode will probably be another depths episode where we continue to explore the depths. I feel like it's just a nice transition from, you know, the main, doing the main thing. And then it's a nice, just a nice segue into doing something different that doesn't involve the main story. Because as much as I enjoy the main story, I feel like so much of the meat and bones of this game exists within pretty much everything else that you can do. The depths, the sky, like that's where all the good stuff is. And I don't know. Let me know if you all do this. If you all play like open world games like this, where you'll do a little bit of the main story and then a lot of side stuff and then a little more story and a lot of side stuff. And I don't know. I always find that to be a fun way to experience the game to its fullest. And also, I feel like it provides you with some variety. Variety, mixing things up a little bit, you know? Okay, this one was significantly easier than the last one that we tried to do that we didn't even finish. We had to come back to it. There we go. The South Hyrule Sky Crystal. I would say all things considered, we were off to a solid start. We got some pretty good stuff. Explored more of the sky. And got a diamond in the process. Man, I love these rooms. They're so cool. And another Light of Blessing. So now we got 13. So we definitely need to... I think we need to head to one of those little prayer statues. But before we do that, let's see. We did this. We were here. Was that the one we were looking at? Okay, cool. All right, so we did that area too. We did that one. And now we'll use the launcher here to shoot us over to what I'm assuming to be a Korok. I feel like these are such peaceful ways to start every episode. I love starting out in the sky, and I feel like it's a great way to kind of warm up, you know, before we get into the more challenging bits. And getting all 3 pieces of that gear for the skydiving suit has helped tremendously. All right, so where would that... Oh, here it is. Perfect. All right, so we did that. We got that. Okay. Now, before we finish up with this area, we hit up, I believe, all of the islands. So now we're going to head over and grab that picture. And then it's off to the third fairy fountain. Oh, it's over there. All right, that's good enough. Good enough. Or at least it should be. It looked a lot closer than it does now. Got another one. All right, cool. Without further ado, it is time. Time for us to see how we can help one of the great fairies. Oh. Oh, it's crazy that I don't see that one here. Unless that's this one. It honestly does not look that far. But, you know, it's possible. Yeah, it's definitely possible. Now, we could use a spring to get over there. We could make a quick... Yeah, maybe we will. If you don't have any fans, this seems like a simple way to get us moving. And yeah, I probably don't need a steering stick, right? Here we go. Oh yeah, that more than did the job. And gave us an incredible view. And I probably could have just jumped from there and probably could have made it, but I don't know. Wasn't trying to take that risk. Oh, a couple of batteries. Nice. I wonder what that would be for. Oh, maybe shooting up into whatever's up there. Doesn't look like there's anything other. Oh. All right, we'll check and see what that is up there once we beat this boss. And by beat this boss, I mean absolutely obliterate it. We'll see, but watch this. Okay, it's only level 2, so we should be fine. Should be. Holy moly. Oh. That was impressive. What do we got? I guess we can use this. Please stay still, sir. Please stay still. Please don't do this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is going splendidly. I'm so sorry it had to be this way. Is that gonna fall off? Oh, well, that just doesn't seem fair. That just doesn't seem fair. Beautiful. Nice. And we got some stuff. And we got... Oh, do we have a... Oh, this is perfect. Yeah. Wait, is this a... Oh, okay. I love putting these on spears. I just feel like it just makes them so much better. I would put it on a spear, maybe a sword, but no, this is good. This is good. All right. Wasn't there a chest? Right? I mean, am I crazy? No, it's odd. I wonder if it fell off. Or perhaps I'm supposed to collect the chest before beating the boss? That can't be right. But maybe. I don't know. Let's see if there's anything else here that I'm missing before we move on. Looks like that's it. All right. So that's about all she wrote for this area. Let's go check out what was up above. Now I wonder if these guys respawn. I've marked a few of locations where we fought, you know, one in various spots. I think this was another one of those spots. I should change this. But I've never actually gone back to a location that we fought one before. I guess we'll bring a few of these batteries just in case. Just to make sure it's enough for the trip. Should be good. Now let's see where this takes us. We were trying to get to that. Whatever that is. Looks massive. Are we gonna make it? Okay, I'm actually glad that we put on these other two batteries because we would not have made the trip. And even with 4, I'm I'm not so sure. I mean, at this point, we should be good. I think it'll just start siphoning off of ours. Okay. Well, that's good to know. And another old map. We're going to be busy in the depths, looking for all these treasure. And this was definitely worth the trip. Unfortunately, we don't have any. I guess we'll just use this. And now we can, because I was curious what that one was. What I've actually found pretty interesting in this game is it doesn't feel like there's as many mines as there were in the first game, or just areas to mine. And maybe I just haven't uncovered them yet. Maybe I haven't gone to those parts of the game. But yeah, I haven't seen too many ore like spots like we did before. All right. Now look at this area. Absolutely. We are high in the sky. Now let's see, which direction do we need? We need to go this way. All right, Tulin. It is time. Why do I feel like it's right there? Oh, it definitely is. I love this suit just because of its mobility, you know, that it allows us in the air. It is without a doubt one of my favorites. One of my absolute favorites in the game. But I'm definitely sure there are others. All right, here we are. Almost an hour into the episode. We finally made it back on the ground and are actually doing the thing that we are here to do, which is save the Great Fairies. All right. At first glance, it looks to be one that is relatively simple. But let's see if it actually is. Ooh, a makeshift elevator. I kind of like that this one uses the stakes because I wasn't really sure what to use these for. Yeah, I messed that one up. And 5 arrows, nice. Oh, so this one shoots you very high up. I wonder if it stops it. Like if I accidentally stuck it. Oh, it does. All right. I guess we'll grab this one. And then we can use that to drop it. Oh, come on. Don't do this. Don't do this. Get in there. All right, forget it. We'll get the next one. There we go. Are you kidding me? Oh, it needs to be... Oh, rip. Oh, no, it should work. Right? If we take this one, well... Maybe we can use it on this. Take this one. Bring it down here. That did not work at all. All right, let's see. So now can I use this to push it? No way. This game sometimes makes me feel like a genius, but then other times. I'm sure you know the rest. Either way, we got it done. That's all that matters. And another light of blessing, bringing our grand total to 14. Now I actually want to get 2 more now. I don't know. I'm on the fence about what we should do. If we should invest all of what we have into hearts, or if we should start divvying up between hearts and stamina. And I constantly go back and forth on that. And here's our friend. Oh! Hello, partner. You here to investigate the rumors too? I admire your spirit. Most folks wouldn't let a story keep them up so late, but not you. You're the real deal. I've been hearing some interesting chirps and warbles. Ah. Oh, you're also a reporter. I just had a bit of a strange experience is all. Oh. You see, I was by the debris near the 3-way intersection up ahead when a woman came up to me. Please, please, you have to help her. Her life is in danger. It would only make it worse to reveal who she is. But please, you must save her. That's what she said to me. That woman sounded really desperate, so I decided to follow her. But no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't keep up. I eventually lost track of her. That's all there is to it. Oh. Does something strike you as odd about this person whose identity can't be revealed? And if revealing who she is to strangers is dangerous, could she be someone of great importance? And if her life is in danger, well, combining these facts makes me wonder if this isn't actually a particular important person who was gone missing. I can't be sure, of course, but if there's a slight chance, there's only one way for us to know for sure. We'll have to peck away at this news and see what the truth is. Now that I'm talking about the whole thing again, why was this woman staring so hard at my hair? How strange. The beckoning woman. Let's see if do I say anything else? Yeah. I couldn't get a read on her at all, except that she was definitely giving off strange vibes. Okay. Tried to follow her, but couldn't keep up. I'm curious if we need like a horse or something. We finally managed to leave Gerudo town and set off on our search for Vo. I wanted to put all our Vo and U lessons to the test, but none of the Vo we've met have measured up. Oh, that reminds me. Before we left, I heard someone talking about a Vo in the outside world. They called him a hero. A hero, huh? I bet he's a strong Vo who's taller than us even. Okay. I'm going to take him out. You mean ask him out? Our class did cover how to be the one to make the first move. Anyway, I'm sure it's possible to pursue the hero, but how would we even recognize him? Oh, the legendary sword. Now I remember the hero's carrying the legendary sword. Okay, the legendary sword. Wait, what is the legendary sword anyway? If it's good enough to be called legendary, then it probably glows or something. They're onto something. Maybe it's really tall, taller than us, even if we're standing on each other's shoulders. This sounds like a real pain. It'd be easier to just launch a surprise attack. If we really were careful, we could easily sneak up on the target. Risa, you have to stop referring to Vo as targets. I love it. Pasha, Dina, and Risa. And here we go. Okay, so we'll do these reporter quests because I find them to be really fun, but I find them to be quite interesting. And look at this pup. A Hylian retriever. Cute doggo. A nice torch. I've never seen a torch like that before. Holy moly. All right, look at that pot lid. Almost lifelike. All right, we'll stop taking pictures of things. I promise. Oh, there's another one of those guys that needs help. All right, time to check out the local well and see what they have down here. The wells have actually been one of my favorite parts about this game. It's like whole underground networks right underneath your feet. Got to get the sticky frogs. I haven't actually crafted anything using them, but I'm sure there's got to be some good elixir. All right, so that's about it. Interesting. All right. Let's check in. Let's get our pony points.
Hi.
Hello and welcome. Come into to the stable and get out of the dark. That's just common sense. This is the outskirts stable, home of the great fairy Kesa. If you have any questions about horses, you can ask at the counter out front, or you can use the counter inside if you want to stay at the inn. The great fairy grants travelers a blessing that gives them strong protection. Well, that's what folks say, at least. And there she is. Unfortunately, she sealed herself away after the upheaval. She hasn't come out since. Before that, she used to make an appearance from time to time. She's a big fan of music, you know, especially flutes. She sure loved the music group that used to pass through. I wish they could come by and play for her again. My apologies. I was just thinking out loud. Please, make yourself comfortable. We will. Does she say anything else? Okay. Same stuff. Let me talk to this one. When the weather changed after the upheaval, it took that stable by surprise. The horses couldn't handle the extreme temperature, so I took them in. Have you heard any rumors about skeletal horses? If you take the road north, there's a place called the Sanadin Park Ruins. Folks say they appear there night after night. Are there spirits? Are they spirits of dead horses that can't move on, or cursed horses born in the upheaval? I lose my head as soon as the conversation turns to horses. I expect it's just a rumor, but if it were true, I'd sure like to meet one. Oh wow, you really want me to bring you one of those dead horses? The things people are into. I guess we'll use it for this. I always like to have one or two of these on hand. Good old stone axe. You never know. I know this one's probably going to break soon. Pretty nice looking stable. Not exactly sure why we're building this, but it looks good. It's just nice to help out the people, you know? It feels good. I probably should have this more centered. I think that's why these things keep flipping over. All right. Pretty cool. Oh my gosh, of course. Forgot the wheels have to be a certain direction. Yes, look at us go. We are fully mobile. Who is this person? Oh, they're sleeping peacefully. You love to see it. Why do I feel like this one is going to want us to go up there? I hope not, but we'll see. I really hope not. Oh. Feels like everywhere you go, there are so many things for you to see. That's why it takes us so long to do these main missions. These episodes end up being incredibly long because we want to see all the things. All right. 39 Korok seeds. I had a feeling. I had a feeling. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have no... Oh, I guess we could do the traditional blimp. I suppose that would work. Probably also have the stuff right here. Well, at least we have one of the platforms. Yeah, I think that'll work. I think that will work. Let's just... We got our blimp. Or our hot air balloon. We've got our hot air. What more can you ask for? Oh, thank goodness. Sometimes you just want things to be easy. This one seems pretty easy. I just love how you can build stuff like this in this game and have it immediately take you to where you want to go. Oh, thank goodness. I was like, is it too far? There we go. Beautiful. We got our seeds and we can now be on our way. Like, what is that noise? Oh, look at that. Incredible views. I love just looking out. Oh wow, we're high enough to be near the Great Plateau.
Yeah.
I made myself quite the tower, eh? Just look at it.
Oh.
And I put that bell right at top. Why, you ask? Because I thought up a great game, the test of strength. Sure, your goal is to make the bell at the top of this tower ring as loud as you can. Throw something at it with as much force as you can. Do that, and the bell will answer. You're welcome to all the stuff over there. And some of it's just of this weird junk I didn't really know what to do with. Anyway, you could use whatever you want.
Oh.
Once you ring the bell, the game ends, and you only get one ring per round. Oh yeah, I built this thing all on my own, and parts ain't cheap, so I gotta charge you a fee. 30 rupees to play your game? Okay. I guess, you know, I'm down for that. So our job is to ring the bell. Can I just take a page out of what we just saw one of those enemies do? I don't know. That must have been at least 38 on the Mega Ding scale. You did pretty okay, but you can do better. The trick to really ring it is to throw something real heavy and real fast. All right, let me try again. Maybe we should actually use the items. So we'll actually try to use the ingenuity of the items around us and see if we can actually get this thing going. Maybe we'll use a spring. I mean, yeah, you could use one of these. Have them attached to a few, maybe 3 or 4 of these. Could see that being a pretty easy way to get it done. Honestly, this will probably be enough. And then just to make matters even more certain, we'll put a rocket on it. I have honestly no idea if this is actually going to work, but if it does, that's got to be a pretty loud ring. That's got to be something. That's got to be something. At least over 50. I thought that was a monster roaring. That bell is so loud. That must have been at least 82 on the mega ding scale. So loud. I love it. I could sit here all day listening to you doing that. Here, take this. It's a thank you for giving me that bell a good smack. An opal. All right, well, still pretty fun. Wait. Is there a dragon right there? Why is there a dragon? Are you kidding me? There's literally a dragon in here. Holy moly. How would anybody see this? Colosseum ruins. No, that's actually insane. Imagine coming across that bridge and just seeing inside this a giant dragon. Wow. Well, you know what they say. In the world of gaming, the only way to know if you're at level is to start a fight. Let's see. I just assume you'd want to go for the eyes. It's always the eyes, you know? Every time. Oh, he did it. Nice. Just give him a good smack. Holy moly. Okay, I take back everything I said. Are you kidding me? It starts electricity? Do we have any I really hope we have. Oh, thank goodness we do. We came prepared. Do we have anything better? Doesn't seem like a time to hold back. That did not do as much damage as I really wanted it to. But for our first try, I'd say this isn't not too bad. Gosh, I thought that was all the heads. Nice. The damage. The damage. Hold on, can we... Oh my gosh, how high is he gonna go? I can't reach up there. But we can certainly try. Oh, jet streams. Oh, well, that'll definitely do it. Was that not enough? Oh my gosh, we did it. We did it. Let's go. Holy moly. That was pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie to you, that was pretty awesome. Holy. What's this? A Gleeok wing. This aerodynamic wing segment from a Gleeok is thin and light but extremely sturdy. Arrows and thrown weapons fly farther with this item attached. And a Gleeok thunder horn. A crown-like lightning imbued horn of a Gleeok. Attach it to a weapon to vastly increase its attack power. Cook it with a critter to make an elixir. I wonder what kind of elixir you would make with a Gleeok thunder horn. Maybe some sort of lightning resist? Oh, that's pretty cool though. That's pretty cool. Wow. I'm actually surprised by that. I actually considered the Lionels to be more challenging. But they were smaller and they were a lot more, I feel like, aggressive. But that was still pretty awesome though. We fought our first Gleeok. And we've seen a couple more. I think there was a frost one that I found. We didn't actually fight it though. And then there was a fire one that's just hanging out on one of the bridges. Still, that was pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Have you come to meet with another great fairy? Absolutely. You're not here to meet with Great Fairy Kesa? Perhaps you came here to visit Outskirts Stable. No. I'm sorry to say that the Great Fairy has also withdrawn into her flower bud and hasn't come out in a while. Used to enjoy hearing Piper play in our troupe. She loved the sweet notes of his flute. So I'm sure the sound of his flute would cheer her up, but I'm afraid Piper isn't with us right now. No. Piper's a young flautist with the stable Trotters, but one day he took his leave from the troupe and we haven't seen him since. A traveler from Farron to the southeast said they heard the sound of a flute at Highland Stable, but... Oh, brother. Oh, brother, we got a missing flautist. But at least it says they... So we might have to go here and then maybe it's somewhere around there. All right. Let's see. I guess we'll go this way. Yeah, we got to come back here anyway, so we might as well just do it and then, you know, we can always return. So when we did the second one, it didn't seem like we needed to do a quest, but that might have been because we'd already done that quest without even knowing. All right, let's go see if we can find our missing flautist and bring joy back to the Great Fairy. I mean, look how much movement we have with this full set on. It's actually incredible. Now, where exactly would this flautist be? A large zonite charge. Wow, we are still a ways away. I'm assuming it's over there. Okay, I think I see it. We are definitely close. Well, that's unfortunate. Wow, for how long it takes to charge, you would think it would do a lot more damage. Really? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if it's for like... It might be for... I think it's supposed to travel farther, I think, so I might not even be using it right. I think it's just for distance, not for power. And a black moblin horn, a hefty horn with multiple tough barbs. Attach it to a weapon to greatly increase its attack power, or cook it with a critter to make an elixir. You know, I actually want to try that. Well, I guess we can't try it now because it's raining, but I want to try using one of those Gleeok horns and make an elixir. I just want to see what it does. Well, I don't know. I think you would need multiple ones, right, to make it actually worth it. Oh, maybe actually, maybe I won't do that. I mean, getting a plus 30 boost to whatever you attach it to is pretty nice, though. And a gnarled wooden stick. Maybe we'll attach it to this. Oh no, where did it go? Oh, okay. I know, while we have a tree trying to destroy us. A Thunder Gleeok Reaper. It's pretty cool. Oh my gosh, and there's another one. Kind of seeing those things everywhere. Trying to be careful not to blow myself up accidentally. Nice. We're pretty low on arrows too, but there are worse things. Interesting how much stuff there is to just constantly pull your attention. There's so many things to see. We get lost quite a bit in this game. I feel like when you get lost, that's when you discover the most. All right. I need to do what is it? Cave hunting? I want to do cave hunting more. I feel like there's a lot of those what? Forgot what they're called. What are they called? It's gonna bother me now. It's gonna bother me. The bubble gems, yeah. All right. Pretty simple start. This one might need a bit more power. Beautiful. I think we'll take that same one here. Well, I guess we didn't need to. I guess we can kind of... Can we angle it? Nice, there we go. Wait, so we need this to get up there? I don't think we have any fans, though. Oh, we can't even take it out if we wanted to. I guess that makes sense. That would be pretty broken if we could do that. Holy moly. I love when a plan comes together. And a sneaky elixir grants a low-level stealth effect, which calms the nerves and silences footsteps. Allows you to move about undetected by monsters and animals. So that one was not too bad. I would say, you know, all things considered, that one actually went pretty well. And I like the shrines that have, you know, actually like fun mechanics, you know, that makes sense. They're not too complicated. Or should I say ones that are easy for me to understand. All right, so now that we've done that one, got a dragon in the distance that we'll get to eventually. Now let's see what's here. Another stable and another quest. And of course, another well. Easy enough. Not today, brother. All right. Beautiful. And another Shields of the Mind's Eye, but it's a little better than this one, so I guess we'll take it. We'll grab all those things. Hearty truffle for our troubles, or should I say truffles? I don't know. I don't know why I said that. It was terrible. Terrible joke. All right, so I kind of want to take this one actually. I'm really enjoying spears a lot more than I really thought I ever would. Obviously, I could use a bomb. Could use a bomb on that. But I only have one bomb arrow left. An ancient blade. An ancient dagger-like blade. It's too small to wield as a weapon, but it can be used as an arrowhead. 50? 50. Now that's insane. But this, I would assume that's probably super rare, right? You're probably not going to find too many of those. It kind of reminds me of the ancient arrows that you could get. I loved those things. They were so cool, but there just were not a lot of them. And the cost to buy them was not cheap. Wow, so this whole area is just massive. And this is all just a well under Highland Stable. Insane. All right, well, we don't have a lot of... Okay, it seems like it gives us a few bomb arrows, so we might as well just... We might as well use it. Nice, ruby. We've spent so much time exploring in this game. We haven't... I don't feel like we've actually even gone to do many shops. And a bubble gem for our troubles. So we got 15 now. That is quite a few. Probably not that much. All right, so we found the bubble frog, which is interesting because unless this actually is a cave. I know it's a well, but it could be a well that also doubles as a cave. Let's see if we can actually find the cave entrance because we just finished it. Do we have any movement food? We do. All right, we're going to use that. We're booking it. Wow, that did not do any damage. I was using the wrong arrow. Of course, this one's almost broken. Can you imagine waking up from asleep and getting blown up? Me either. And then drowning. Like, that's just crazy. That's actually crazy. A mighty porgy. This ocean-dwelling fish comes with one rude attitude. The compounds in its flesh elevate your competitive spirit when it's cooked into a dish, thus increasing your attack power. Oh, we got attack fish. I'm actually going to drop this one. Can't take it. Okay. We need some mighty porgies. Yes. We need them. And an armored porgy. This porgy's body is covered in armored hard scales. The compounds in its scales, when cooked into a dish, fortify your bones and temporarily boost your defense. Nice. I thought we already found like an armored fish before. There is a lot of good stuff down here. And we're going to need all of it when we go and take on Goron City. As well as all of these. I really feel like movement elixirs have become my favorite thing. Look how fast we're moving. We're just booking it. It would be cool if there were boots in this game that gave you this boost just by wearing them. Like similarly to how there's an armor set that you know, the climber set, which increases your climbing speed. It'd be cool if there was like some boots or something. All right, the Como Shoreline Cave. So we had a feeling that well led to a cave, but it's good to see that that's actually real. And before we find ourselves lost for the next hour, traversing the various areas, we'll go back to where we were and do the thing we were actually trying to do. Oh my gosh. Okay. We're always going to run into things that we need to stop and do, but let me see actually if we can make a movement elixir before we move on. We got a couple rushrooms, but I think we need those for crafting, so I'm going to hold on to those, but I will actually use these hardy truffles. Always good to have a full health recovery item on us. And maybe these hardy radishes as well. There we go. Hardy fried wild greens. That's what we like to see. Okay. There we go. So we got the hasty greens. I'll actually make 2 of those. Then we've got anything else? Blue nightshade, sure. Might as well. Stealth up. Excellent. Wait, its petals can restore health depleted by gloom. Oh man, this would be awesome for the... Oh, that's huge. That's huge. That will be really nice for when we're exploring the depths. And we have so many of them. I'll just make 1 more for now. There we go. No, that's great. That's great. All right, so we got some food items now. Feeling pretty good. Hey there, partner. You're working really hard and really late, aren't you? Even without wings, you've traveled all the way out here. That shows some serious reporter spirit. Well, let me give you the scoop. Some folks have heard a voice near here that sounds like Princess Zelda. I heard the chirps and warbles from my little birds and headed straight here, but something is fishy. For starters, the strange voice is crowing from floral plains to the northwest, night after night after night. Leave the rooms? At least, that's what I heard. I didn't get too close. Get out of there fast. Felt like a curse just blowing through the wind. No, sir, not going to think about it. Anyway, all the travelers who heard the eerie voice have gotten spooked by it. They've been throwing their weapons down the well and then running away as fast as they can. Could the voice really belong to Princess Zelda? She's not usually so haunting. All we can do is seek out the truth, partner, even if it is a little scary. An eerie voice. You're finding this all a little scary, aren't you? Can't blame you one bit. If you are. Me? Not at all. Totally fine. Just worried about you is all. What I'm saying is, I think we should investigate this story together. Just give me a shout out before you head out. Actually, don't shout. We shouldn't talk too loudly. Fair enough. All right, let's acquire our pony point.
Yeah. No.
There we go. I forgot to check in at the desk at the last place. Hey, you're planning to take the road? I can hardly leave work at this stable, but I'd sure like to see the giant white stallion if it exists. All right, we got to buy the arrows, of course. Anything else? Hardy lizard.
Wow.
Nice. Okay.
Ah.
What's the news? A Yiga napping of Princess Zelda. Can read somewhere that the Yiga clan are really good at disguising themselves. But a Yiga disguised as the princess, then pretending they've been kidnapped. Jeez. They're a really strange bunch. All right. So they said something about...
Ooh.
I can tell you about the area if that's what you're after. We have lots of happy horses roaming free around Highland Stable, so if you need one, you're in the right place. Then you can take it north or south or wherever you feel like going. I can recommend some scenic spots to visit if you'd like. Wait, no, I actually do want to. My first suggestion is has to be the stable nearby. It's called Lakeside Stable. You'll find it if you take the road toward the east and the edge of Lake Floria. From there, the next suggestion's nearby. Go farther east, turn south at the ocean, and you'll reach a resort town. Oh, Laurelin. Yeah, we got to go check that out as well. Here's a location that's been a mystery as long as anyone can remember. To reach it, first ride north until you enter a thickly wooded forest, then travel east until you cross Floria River, and there go immediately north into a rainforest. You will find yourself what folks have long called the Zonai Ruins. Very old ruins, very old. Can't imagine a better place for steeping yourself in nature's beauty and ancient history at the same time. In the air above the Zonai Ruins is a jet-black thundercloud that's been there since the upheaval. You can see it from here, in fact. And am I seeing things, or is there something inside the cloud? Wow. Your horse shouldn't go in the lake, of course, but you two can take a thrilling ride across the bridge of Hylia. One problem, though, I heard an unsettling rumor. It sounds like there's a big monster camping out on the bridge. If you're as scared of monsters as I am, you might want to keep your distance. All right. So the question is, where is... Where is this mysterious flautist? That's really what we want to know. Oh, right here. So I bet you climbed up here with me for some good reason. Need something? Okay. Yes. Are you a stable trotter? Yes. You met the stable trotters? Wow, the troupe is touring again and they want all of us musicians back? That's great. But first I have something to do here. I can't go back to the stable trotters until I take care of it. Come on, let's move this down where it's safer. I need to tell you what happened here.
Ooh.
You might hear about this from someone at the stable, but what happened is that there was a fire in the field. Yeah, right on this spot. They burned this burned patch around us. There were some flowers here before. It was all my fault, an accident, but still my fault. You see, I have a friend who lives in this stable. Her name's Heidi. Maybe you've met her. She's been asking people if she could see a glowing tree. It's just something from an old picture, a picture book. You know, it's not real, but she really, really wishes it was. I promised her I'd show her one. Not my brightest idea, given they don't exist. And then I was stuck. So I thought I'd just use a little tree and a little fire and make a glowing tree really quick. That's all. That's how things got burned here. But I was only thinking about my promise to Heidi. Besides, it didn't even work. I would still like to surprise her with a glowing tree somehow, but safely. So now I'm collecting fireflies. I need 10 sunset fireflies. Oh my gosh, do we have 10? They glow They glow after night falls, so...
Mm?
Wait, do we really not have 10? That's unfortunate. Wow, do we not really have... We really don't have any? Wow, okay. So they're usually in like the foresty area, so we could probably just go this way. But let's see if we can wait. I wonder if it's actually... I can't tell if it's morning or nighttime, so... So we're just gonna pass the time with a quick little nap. Oh, we gotta... Oh, I forgot you get one for sleeping at a stable, too.
Hey.
Yes. You've unlocked the Melania bed, which will make us more energized. Melania, the horse god, may also share a mystical message. It's a very important choice among our customers. All right. Beautiful. All right, so we got to go that way. So we're going to take our horse and we're going to get right to it. All right, so let's see. We need 10. Oh man, as you might expect, we run into an area. This is why I often just go on foot, because I don't have to play by the rules of the road as much as when we're riding a horse. Okay, here are a few. Nice. Wow, so we really hadn't caught a single one. This firefly glows gently in the dark. Let's see, can we use a stealth one? That's 2. That's 3. There we go. There we go. Just gotta keep it up. Of course they... Where did they go? Please don't leave. Was that 4? All right, it's 5. That's 5. Oh, come on. There's got to be another spot than that, right? There we go. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful. Just to make sure. Okay, we do have 10. Of course. Just ruin it for us. I wanted to grab one more for good measure, but I suppose that's too much to ask. Oh, rip. There we go. Always good to have one in the inventory. You never know. And a mysterious excavation site. That makes sense. Probably could just use the fan, right? Or I guess you could use this too. Yeah, that would make sense. There we go. Beautiful. And a large zonite charge. That can't have been all, though, right? That can't be all that's here. There we go. I was so confused. I was like, that cannot be it. Might have gone a bit further than I would have liked. I'm actually going to take one of these for my shields. There we go. Perfect. And another bubble gem for the collection. All right, now that we've finished that, we got the cave. Let us return. It is time to return to the stable. We'll help him complete his quest, and then he will help us upgrade our gear once again. Now, I know that I made the suggestion that I was going to be able to do both of these, both of the remaining fairy fountains. But given how many times we got distracted and what we still have lying ahead in Goron City, I don't think that we're going to be able to do the other one. So we'll save the final fairy fountain for the next episode. I heavily underestimated how much time, how many times I would get lost, or better yet, how many times I would get distracted. There we go. Here are your fireflies. With your fireflies and some I've also collected, I can attract even more fireflies. And then I can make the glowiest of glowing trees. While you're helping, can you do one more favor? No, no more favors. This will only work when the fireflies are glowing. And I want it to be a big surprise. You'll give it away if you say, I'm working on this. All right, so now we got to bring Heidi to the tree at night. What's this all about? Don't worry about it. Just follow us, because you should totally follow a stranger that tells you to follow them. But I don't know. Now, where do we have to take her? Oh, to the tree. Okay, so we just bring her here. That's actually kind of adorable. Listen, why don't people collect a series of fireflies and play the flute anymore? You know, it's a lost art. This is so much prettier than the one I saw in the book. It's just like I see it in my dreams. I saw the best glowing tree ever. I feel really happy. Nice. That's the important thing. What a relief. I knew there was a bright smile in there somewhere. Good for Haiti. But it's going to take more than that to keep her smiling. I need to do what I can to make sure that happens. I figured it out. I'm going back to the stable trotters. I'll get better and better at playing my flute. More fun, more amazing. Because if the crowds love my music, then Haiti will too. And she'll always smile when she hears it. You help me with all sorts of stuff. So you can have this if you want it. A big hearty truffle. Wow.
Ooh.
I wonder how many hearts that gives us if we cook it. All right, the flute player's plan. So now that that's done, we should be able to go back and then save the great fairy. But man, that was actually pretty cool. I really enjoyed that side quest. I know it was just collecting fireflies and all that, but it was still pretty fun. And there you are. There he is, already joined us. It's you. Look, I mean, listen to this. Who knew how smitten Piper really was? Not I. Affairs of the heart are something I've yet to experience firsthand. Well, anyway. The return of Piper's delightful flute has revitalized the stable trotters. We're ready to make some music. But I'd better save some energy for the performance and not fritter it all away on chatting. By the way, I remember you, traveler. Are you here? Out of concern for the Great Fairy? Yes, absolutely. We've been over this. The road has been blocked by some rocks that tumbled out of the sky. I thought maybe we could drive over it. And we did make it about halfway, but the rubble's just too much trouble. No horses can get past it. Okay, so that must be what that contraption was for. Don't worry, we got you. The final step. The final step. I actually find that these feel far more enjoyable to getting the fairy, access to the fairy, than even the first game. Because in the first game we not only had to find them on our own, but we also had to pay. And they got a lot more expensive with each one you found. I like this one. It feels like you actually earn access to, I don't know, at least for me, that feels a bit more rewarding. Unless you're someone that would rather just pay. Well, let's hope this works. There we go. We got this. We got this. We'll have to see. Now this should, in theory, get the job done unless we capsize. Oh no, they're freaking out. They're freaking out. It's okay, guys. We got this. There we go. Now prepare for the performance of a lifetime. Oh, we shall. I'm so ready. And I love how with each one, more elements of the song get added. It's really cool. The Mario laugh gets me every time. Look, Piper, look, she's awakened. Oh, I didn't know she'd be so shiny. Thank you again. I have a reward for you, and it's too much for these pockets to handle. Another 100 rupees. That's better. Now I can concentrate on our performance. The captivating Kesa is now at peace, but she wasn't the last great fairy still shut away in her flower bud. That's why the show must go on to the next great fairy's hiding place. Thank you again, traveler. The serenade to Kesa complete. You're the one who brought the musical troupe to me, aren't you? Don't be shy. I could tell it was you even while I was hiding. Perhaps your reward should be me joining you as a co-adventurer. Well, that might be, you know, a little difficult, but... All right, let's see. Can we... Oh, yes, we can make this level 3. Oh, that's huge. Okay, I actually want to upgrade our climbing set, too. So maybe we'll start with that. Or the glide set, I mean. I actually really... I think the glide set is my favorite armor so far. All right, we can at least get the chest piece to level 2. I guess the real challenge here is now having the materials that we need. As you can see, we won't have enough for the 3rd upgrade, but that just means we'll need to go fight a bunch more monsters. Alright, so that's all we can do for that. Level 2 for those. Level 1 still. We need to find more of those eyeballs. For sure. Anyway, we can at least get one of or 2 of these pieces. And look how much amber we need. Holy moly, 20. I can't imagine what it's going to cost for the final upgrade. Well, that'll be our strongest set going into Goron City. we got a third fairy unlocked. And there we go. Just one more remaining all the way up here. But at least for now, we're just going to go to... We're going to go here. It is time to take on the next temple. And I think Goron City feels like... just feels like the next natural progression of things. Plus, we'll be near Akala, which will allow us to get the next upgrade that we need. Or I guess not upgrade, but it's, you know. Nice, a random chest just hanging out. Here we go. I still want to see what that giant orb is, but we'll save that for another time. I've come to accept that no matter what we do, there will always be something else we wanted to see. Let's see, where exactly do we have to go? Another one of those. We'll go back to that. It must be over here. Yeah, it's got to be that one. Wow, and look, another dragon. This one is flying extremely high up. Another one of those. Wow, that's crazy. We actually could fight a dragon up here. There's no way I'd be able to fight this thing right now. Pretty massive, though. At least we know where Goron City is, so it shouldn't be too hard to get to it. All right, we'll just drop down. Actually, once we jump up from here, that should get us pretty close to it. The Elden Canyon Skyview Tower. Of course it doesn't open. The door is broken and won't open. Let's see. Maybe if you use the terminal inside, that would force the door back open. But without a way to get inside, we're kind of stuck. So maybe we'll just have to... Maybe there's a cave underneath or something. There's got to be something. Oh man, I don't know how far they want us to go down. Definitely not there. Nice. Some baked apples too. Well, there's definitely a way in. We just have to find it. Honestly, I don't even feel like it would be this far down. It probably was much closer than I realized. But this area, it's on a giant cliff face. So it's hard to tell. Honestly, I imagined that it was. Oh wow! You can see the fairy fountain from all the way here. All right, we'll just circle it. Honestly, we don't even need the tower, you know, to continue to Goron City. I just figured it would be easier to access the tower and then go from there. Can we fast travel to it still? No. That's the only downside. Let me actually see where our location for our quest is. There you go. Just to give us an idea of where we're supposed to go. There's a random rock there. Now maybe we could access it from up top. I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about that. Maybe we can. Where did our other piece go? Almost like it didn't get printed. Honestly, that's the only thing that makes sense. Are you serious? So this is too heavy. I guess collectively it's too heavy. What is this? A random lid? Oh wow, it's literally telling us this must be the lid from the top. Alright, we're just gonna use a wing then. Should be light enough. Now, maybe I haven't found it yet, but it would be really nice if there was a Zonai device that's just like a square platform or something. Yeah, I guess we could have done that too. I was waiting for one of those objects to fall from the sky, but I was not seeing it. And now we're here. We're committed. And so we just got to see it through. It is what it is. But before someone says something, I was looking for that. But I guess if I just waited, eventually one would have dropped. There we go. Our prediction was correct. If you can't enter it from the bottom, you can always try the top. All right, well, I'm just going to use the button. Seems like that opened the door. And here we go. Soaring to the skies once again. Man, these cutscenes are so cool. It's such a unique way to survey the landscape. I don't know. We could have just jumped in a bale of hay. But they said, let's try something different. And even more sky islands to uncover. We'll have to do a Sky Islands part 2 or something. I don't know. But in the meantime, looks like whatever that is, Goron City should be somewhere in that direction. Are we really being targeted by these things right now? Just on principle. Good thing that it still gives us the gear or the items. We definitely need those eyeballs. All right, we're definitely getting there. Definitely found it. Surprised things aren't like trying to melt us this close to the volcano. There we are, Goron City. What the heck is wrong with everybody? 1,000? No, absolutely not. Great, not you too. And after all the warnings about the marbled rock roast? Because of the marbled rock roast that President Yunobo is mining? What are you mumbling about over there?
all talking about marbled rock roast, are ya? Huh.
Why does he look like a wrestler?
There's nothing to worry about, in my opinion. Now stop flapping your rock chompers and get over here, Goro! Huh? What could you want?
Wait, didn't Yunobo, wasn't Yunobo the one that we saved?
Oh.
Well, if it ain't Link, you're so tiny I barely even noticed you. What's the big idea talking to our esteemed guest? Or should I say, boss? You really don't know your place, do you? Tell me, who runs Goron City these days? Yunobo Co.
Hey.
So he became president. Wow. You hear that, Bluto? You're not needed around here anymore. You think I'm just gonna sit here and... So Link, what's your business in Goron City, huh?
Huh?
President Zelda, huh? And you're wondering about a stranger goings on? President Zelda, I heard she'd gone missing, but you're telling me she's still missing? I mean, it's hard to miss those lovely blonde locks of hers after all. What do you mean? The lady with hair like that? She's the same one President Yunobo talks about. Marbled rock rose. As you see, Goron City is the picture of peace. And we can't help with Princess Zelda. So you better shove off. I've got to go get more marbled rock rose. Can't afford to keep her waiting. Yunobo, I swear, if you bring in any more of that stuff... Stodgy old guy. Sticking your nose into things... when you've got your spine to worry about. Wow, he's become kind of a jerk. I'm not gonna lie. Which is not at all what I was expecting, because last we saw him, he was kind of scared of everything, if I remember. All right, let's see if there's anything we can sell. Wow, so those sell for 150. Ironically enough, with how much work that you know, how difficult those fights are, that does not seem worth it. Wait, do they not buy our gems? Am I just missing them? There we go.
Ah!
We'll sell all of this stuff.
Ah! Ah!
And the diamond too.
Ooh!
All right. We went from 100 gold left to 2,700. I'll take it. Now let's see if there's any armor. I mean, I'm assuming we're still going to need the armor. And there it is, the most expensive armor in the game. 1,200, 700, 14. Holy moly. And we're going to, well, I feel like we need to buy it, but I suppose we could always wait. This is 14. This is makes it 26. Yeah, we wouldn't even have enough. All right, let's just go see what the issue is. Seems like everybody's getting mummified or zombified because of this, whatever this tainted meat is. Use all of our stamina just getting to the waterfall. What's really cool too is that it tops off our stamina. Unoboko HQ. Hey, it's you again. The one who knows President Unobo. He's talking about marbled rock roast with the blonde lady right now. No one's allowed in. Okay, well, we're gonna go anyway. I had a feeling we were gonna need that. I had a feeling. Do we have any fire resistant? Of course we don't. Of course we don't. Oh, rip. I never got... I had a feeling that was going to happen. Yeah, I didn't get the shrine either. Rookie mistake. Luckily, it seems pretty easy to get between these two areas. And we'll get to the bottom of who this mysterious blonde woman is. But first, we got to get this shrine. All right, I'll come back to it. I just wanted to get the fast travel point. Now, I don't think I can get all of the armor that we need, but we should be able to at least get 2 pieces, which, I don't know, I hope is going to be enough. Or at least get these. We'll buy that, and then I guess we'll buy the pants too. Man, I didn't enjoy buying this set in the first game, and I definitely don't now. But, you know, we do what we must. We do what we must. Let's see, so is there a general store? I wish they were selling... Oh, they are. No, this is just Goron Spice. Yeah, I wish they were selling like fire resistant items, but does not appear that they are. All right, let's see what this does. I will make your bond with Tulin stronger. The strength and vow of Tulin, Sage of Wind. Your reinforced bond with Tulin has increased your avatar's attack power. I mean, that's cool, you know? That's cool. Not what I was hoping for, but that's cool. I was hoping that it would decrease the cooldown of their, you know, ability. You know, increase the strength of their ability, you know, the main thing that we probably use them for. But increasing their attack power, I guess that's cool too. I just find it funny. All right, another heart container. I think we'll get 2 more. All right, we'll get 3 more, and then we'll start to push towards stamina again. So the next upgrade we'll put towards stamina, because once we defeat this temple, we'll get a heart from that too. So that'll be 4. That'll be 4 hearts. So that'll be really good. We'll get 4 hearts, and then I think we'll start. Yeah, I think we'll start pushing for that final stamina. Again? All right, we can only hope that they don't require us to buy the full set. What's up here? Wow, here it is. So it seems like you only would need to buy 1 piece, but not like the anime. All right, seems like we're good with the 1 piece. That's interesting. Cut it out already, President Unobo. We want you to take off that weird mask so you can go back to the President Unobo we know and love. Boys.
Huh?
Oh, it's controlling his mind. Princess Zelda's right. Marbled rock roast is good. It makes everyone happy. Wait, we have to fight him? Brother, I didn't sign up for this. But I'll never turn down a fight. I will never turn down a fight. Don't do it, brother. Don't do it. Unfortunate. Big damage. Holy moly. He didn't even charge up that much. What happened?
Huh? Oh.
Everything's a blur ever since I put on that mask from Princess Zelda. I need to talk to her. Maybe she can tell me what the story is. Hey, where is she anyway?
Huh?
Princess Zelda.
Huh?
Brother, she definitely played us. Or you. I had nothing to do with this. And she locked us inside. That seems messed up.
Huh?
Is everyone all right? Nobody's injured? What's that? Thought I heard something.
Huh?
Well, it doesn't matter right now. Princess Zelda is just outside the cave. That blonde lady was Princess Zelda?
Huh?
Yeah, and I mean, I need to ask her about that mask and the marbled rock roast. We gotta hurry and go talk to her.
Oh.
The only way to break those red rocks is with my charge attack. But I can't really see where I'm going when I charge. Link, be my eyes and guide me. Yunobo's power of fire. When Yunobo's aura is charged, it can be aimed in any direction for a fiery rolling attack. Oh, that's kind of cool.
I can do it!
Oh, sick. What? All right, I'm not trying to dump on Sidon. But this is way better than Sidon's ability. Which, ironically enough, is basically the Goron City ability from Breath of the Wild, but water. Right? Kinda. And it can also attack. All right. But I didn't find that much use out of hitting enemies with a water attack.
Oh.
What's the red haze spouting from Death Mountain, Goro? You don't know President Yunobo? You told us the red haze is dangerous and we shouldn't go near it. It showed up the same time the Hyrule Castle started floating and the upheaval happened. The ground was super rumbly and you were worried Death Mountain might erupt again, so you went to check it out. Yeah, and when you came back from the mountain, you were wearing that mask. I remember now, Goro. I saw Princess Zelda at Death Mountain's crater. She talked to me and gave me that mask to wear. So does that mean Princess Zelda lives inside Death Mountain? Well, she's definitely not here. Maybe if we go up there, we'll find her.
Ooh.
All right, sounds like we're going...
Yep.
We're doing a little hiking. Looks like there is a... Looks like there might be a way to just... traverse all the way there. With that railing.
Here I go! Let's...
Nice. Yunobo HQ East Cave. Oh, thanks, Toolin. Thanks so much. So I wonder, can he do this with regular rocks too? Okay, I could see that being a bit more useful than, you know, I don't know.
Here I go!
Yeah, definitely a bit more useful. And a bubble gem. Didn't get it. All right. Seems like there might be more here.
Here I go!
Wow, there's a whole shrine in this place. Nice, I didn't think we'd actually kill it with that. An Eliza shield. But unfortunately, we have no room for such things.
Goro! Here I go!
Charge is fast enough too to where it doesn't feel like it's really, like it feels like we can use it quite often, and it saves us a bit of time. I mean, obviously, you know, we could destroy this stuff ourselves, but this is a really cool trick.
Goro!
I see a lot more use in this than the other one. All right. So I'm just grabbing these shrines for the locations, and I'll come back and do them at some point. But for now, before this video becomes 4 hours, we gotta get to the temple. Wow, you can actually pick it up. It's cool. All right, so had to be done. Beautiful. All right, so how do we get... We want to take that path up. Well, the question is, where does it start? Oh, it looks like it... Okay, so it looks like it starts over there.
I can do it!
Oh, that wasn't anything.
Goro! Let's...
Do you already go to this one? We need these parts. It had to be done. All right, so the Unobo HQ South Cave, which apparently is different. We'll come back to that. For now, we've got a mission. All right, so it looks like this will take us there. Unfortunately, there are no fans.
Here I go!
Oh, wow. So we can actually... He just attaches to the front.
Charge!
Oh, that's pretty hilarious.
I can do it! Let's... Here I go!
Interesting. I guess the thing is, what if you don't want him to do anything?
I can do it!
I guess we'll leave him be. All right. So that's just one way. Looks like there's a whole other path.
I can do it!
So I wonder if I guess we don't need a cart. We could use this. We could use any number of these things if we wanted to. Wow, could we use this? That would be pretty sweet. I don't know if we can though. I don't think this doesn't feel realistic. I'm just gonna use a cart. As much as I want to try it, I just don't think that's gonna work out.
Here I go!
There we go, putting in the work. You'd love to see it. Totally worth it.
Let's go! Here I go! Sure!
That didn't work.
Goro! Let's go! Here I go!
Wow. That thing is elusive.
Sure!
It really went right through. That's insane.
Goro! Let's go! I can do it!
Sorry, guys. Wow, that was an incredible throw. I give you that. I'm going to let you live just for the sake of skill, respect skill. Any other time, we totally would have annihilated you. And a fire keys, a rare fire key swing. It's not usually on fire, but it does produce a powerful blaze when stimulated. Oh my gosh, and a fire keys eyeball.
Here I go!
Well, they won't exactly let me attack them.
Stay focused!
Downside of using armor that we just got. Oh my gosh, please. Please do your job. You know what? I take it back. I cannot allow you to live. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I thought about it. I gave it some thought. I reflected, and I realized that I'm simply too petty. Surely you understand.
I can do it!
A sizzlefin trout. This red trout prefers warm bodies of water. It has a special organ specifically for storing heat. When cooked into a dish, it temporarily boosts your resistance to the cold. An Octorok tentacle. This can only be obtained from an Octorok type enemy. It's too acidic for cooking, but it's highly valued as an ingredient for elixirs. And an Octorok eyeball can only be obtained from an Octorok type enemy. Its nature is to focus on a moving object. Attach one to an arrow to grant a homing quality to the arrow. Oh my gosh. We got a lot of good stuff. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, no, please don't do this.
Here I go!
Come on, just leave us alone. Let us live and let live. I'm just kidding. I could never do that. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I wouldn't want to neglect you either. Oh, well, never mind.
Goro! Here I go!
Well, that was lucky. And just like that, we find ourselves one step closer to the top. Holy moly. I mean, look at this area, though. This is absolutely insane. You know, you traverse through the lands as we have done throughout this journey. Whether it be, I think, the Great Hyrule Bridge over there or Hylian Bridge or something like that. Whether it be that tower all the way in the distance. And from every angle, you see this giant mountain. But to be able to actually go to it, to be able to climb it, to scale this mountain is absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. I mean, I just can't get over it. I can't get over it. I think that's Goron City down there. That might be the shrine that we skipped over. We found a couple shrines that we've skipped over. I will admit. I just wanted to see what it would look like from the top. Let's grab this one down here just for the fast travel. But I will come back and I will do a lot of these shrines. Most certainly, because I want to get the stamina and I want to get the blessings of light from them. But man, what a view. What a view. Okay. Guys, I'm going to do something a little different than we've normally done. Usually we've done these episodes, you know, the main story episodes typically end up being really long because we try to fit in the whole encompassing arc of that story into the episode. So going to the town, the village, figuring out what's wrong, helping them along their quest, doing the actual temple itself. And those videos typically end up being really long. And we usually shoot them in one go, in one sitting. But unfortunately, we've kind of run out of time today. Or we will run out of time. We just won't have time to also go to the temple, figure out the puzzle, to do the puzzle, to fight the boss, to see the cutscenes, to save the day. All of that's going to be, that's going to take at least another, I would say, hour and a half, maybe, to do the actual temple and all that stuff. So I think we're going to do something different. We're going to split that into, we're going to split this part, Goron City, into two parts. Obviously one part being going through Goron City, doing that. The next episode will actually be doing the temple and then continuing on with our journey. So next episode won't necessarily be shorter, but it'll just be split differently than we have in the past. And I think this will be a good chance to get your feedback and see, how do you want us to tackle Goron City? Do you want us to just do that, or do you want us to split that up as well, actually focusing on the temple as its own separate episode? But again, it's just due to timing, the lack of timing that we have in this episode already being about 3 hours. I know it's going to be a long one. So we're going to save the Goron City temple for the next episode, and then we'll likely do the final Great Fairy quest and whatever else comes with that. I mean, we have a ton of stuff to do. So next episode will still be packed full of stuff. It'll just be split differently than it has been in the last two villages. So hopefully you guys understand. I appreciate your time and you hanging out. If you made it to this far in the video, you are an absolute champion. And I cannot stress enough how much it means to me. If you enjoyed this episode, you want to support, a great free way to do so would be drop a like on this video. I know it sounds silly, but it helps more than you know. Helps the video get seen by more people and helps us share this experience with even more folks, more friends of this incredible story. Subscribe if you're new here and you enjoy cozy commentary for your viewing pleasure, and comment down below your thoughts on this episode. How would you rate Goron City in comparison to the other villages that we've been to? Gerudo, or Zora's Domain, and the Rito village. Rito's still on top for me, but I'm actually liking Goron City a little bit more. And maybe it's because maybe it's because we're not overwhelmed by this incredibly hot area. No idea, but I've enjoyed this episode so far. Excited to see what the temple has, the challenges that lie within, and I'm excited to conquer another episode, another area. Hopefully you are as well. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.